Rim, walk faster. We are gonna be punished by Mrs. Gray. We are already 5 minutes late, Ryan said while running towards her classroom. Wait, Ryan, I can't run that faster. Wait for me, Ryan's friend shouted from while taking deep breaths. If it wasn't for your damp makeup, we would have already in class, so stop your tantrums and walk faster. Ryan snapped at her friend when she heard her words. I'm sorry, Rim said with guilty expressions on her face. Today, luck was on their side. Mrs. Gray was not inside the class yet. Ryan did happy dance in her mind and sat on her seat in hurry. Not after too long, Mrs. Gray also came inside. Good morning, class. Open your books. We have to finish chapter number 7 today. Mrs. Gray spoke and students took their books as told. In middle of the class, the door of the class burst open, making pin drop silence in the classroom. Mrs. Gray, what is this behavior, Jungkook? First, you never came in class on time, and when you feel like coming, is this the way you enter in the classroom? Jungkook was not affected by these words and said calmly, I just came from chemistry quiz. If you have objections on my behavior, you can complain to the principal. You can complain to the principal. Hearing his words, Mrs. Gray took deep breath. Only reason why she and other teachers tolerate this behavior of Jungkook was he is good at studies, too good if put in the right way. He had always made their school proud, so principal always turned blind eyes to his absence and behavior in classroom. Teacher also do same cause even he is not in the class, he always top the class making their class all over school stand out. He had very he had every quality that a teacher want in the best student, but only thing he liked is the way he talked with other people. He do whatever he feels it's right. Like at this moment, he thought he should be in the class without caring about other things. He came inside. Jungkook, it is about respect towards your teachers, and I think you should work on that. Mrs. Gray was confident. He will not argue with her when she took her teacher card. Another form of victim card. Whoever had faced this in their life to write a comment. But Mrs. Gray didn't know she is facing Jungkook, aka the bad boy of their school. So this will not work on him. Mrs. Gray, I think you have some misunderstanding. Here, according to the books which I have read till now, teacher is defined as someone from you learn a new thing in terms of knowledge, skill, or any other life moral, good or bad, that doesn't matter. But as much as I remember, I never learned anything from you. Whatever are you teaching these students, I already know that. So practically looking at you can't be considered teacher of me. So comes to respect. That matter is way far behind in my eyes. Jungkook's words made Gray's blood boil in anger, and she shouted, "Miss Jeon Jungkook, get the hell out of my class."